The Moroccan city of Gulmim is often called the Gates to Sahara. It welcomes you to enter the biggest hot desert in the world, its name literally meaning desert in one of the numerous dialects of Arabic, with temperatures going from 12 to 80 degrees Celsius in a single day. The heat, the wind, the poor soil, the absence of water. Too many challenges to tackle. Yet, we're here to show you something incredible. This is the adventure of the Meridian expedition. Assigned a 4-year Meridian patrol, the bold team explores the intelligence of exciting worlds, uncharted research, and exotic knowledge. These are its voyages and its adventures. Before entering the depths of the Sahara Desert, we visited a permaculture farm to learn more about the possibility of doing agriculture in these harsh conditions. Wissal and Amine bin Moussa are known over the whole region for doing the impossible, and they were eager to share their knowledge with us.
The idea that made us really passionate about this, I think, is somehow seeing how the earth is suffering and being super mad about how the scientific facts are here, how we can feel it. It's not even scientific fact. We can feel it in our cities, our villages, all around the world. And it's really maddening to see that there is nothing globally done to fight this. Okay, there's no big things going on. Can we as a small persons in a very small country do something to save somehow this earth? What can we do? And this is, I think, where the thinking began. You want a game? I'm going to give you another little thing. Okay. This is how we play. Those are edible flowers. Eat them. They are so rich in taste. Yeah. So the game is, guess what's the vegetables behind those flowers?
Is it apples?
No, apple is a tree. No. We use what we call permaculture. Permaculture is a way of living. Permaculture is a lifestyle. It's not so much as how to plant, it's not techniques. Permaculture is taking care of this planet, is consuming in a conscious way, is using energy in an efficient way, is using water in an efficient way, is loving the plants, the animal, respecting the soil, etc. So yeah, little techniques, a lot of testing, lots of trials, because again, permaculture is adapting to its environment. So we would use a technique that wouldn't work, and then we would go again and use something else, and it would work, and we'd be so happy. And then
you don't want to know how many mistakes.
Yeah, oh God, so many mistakes. But we think,
learn from mistakes.
Yes, it's a way to grow. It's a way to learn. How does it taste?
It tastes like...
Yeah? You can see the plant. Maybe it will give you a hint. So that's the plant.
Okay, it's not apples.
No, no, definitely not. Okay, so I'm gonna put you out of your misery.
Okay. What is it?
This is Arugula.
This is Arugula, of course. Okay,
La roquette in French.
Yeah. La roquette?
Roquette in French,
okay,
Arugula in English, and what you said, that's the right thing.
Arugula, okay.
Yes, we do indeed grow lots of awesome stuff in the desert, and how we do that, it's really easy. First, you take a very dry soil and you make it alive. How do you make it alive? You put a lot of organic matter in it. What's the organic matter? It's lots of manures, animal manures, grain manures, compost. So that's all those very good stuff that you put back into the soil. The soil gets a life back. Then you select seed. So this is basically tomato seed that I'm gonna put in very nice bottles, and we're gonna use for the next for our next season. We're having good results so far. Yeah. You select good seeds for your ecosystem. You select sturdy and strong seeds that come from heirloom varieties because we want to keep those alive, but because those seeds are actually the strongest there is. They've been there for hundreds of years. So select seeds. Once we have the seeds in, we need to irrigate properly. We use efficient irrigation system. In our case, we use drip irrigation, so you go directly to the plant and give it exactly what it needs of water. And with a bit of love and care, I guess, that's it. We got beautiful stuff out of the earth, out of the desert.
I'm eating fresh peas in February in the Sahara desert without any pesticides.
How is it?
My grandma would be envious.
Really?
Yeah, she would be like, why are you eating some other woman's peas? That's the dream. Stay in school, kids.
Yeah, and farm.
And farm.
It's messy, but it's really rewarding.
I do what we call green manure. So basically it's green like nutrient for the soil.
The more time I spend in Morocco, the more type of manure I find.
There's so many
Now
manures.
it's green manure. What's new?
Green manure is you're cultivating a specific mix or type of plants that are nitrogen fixating on the soil.
Okay.
So once they're grown a little bit, you do grazing, so you have all your animals come and eat from this parcel. And then once they eat and they put manure on your, like animal manure on your land, then you can kind of mow it.
Okay.
And then it goes back into the ground.
Okay.
Because those nitrogen fixating plants, they have the nitrogen in their roots. So you want the roots to decompose into the soil. So we kind of just mow everything into the soil and let it sit for like 4, 5, maybe 6 months.
What is that?
An animal.
There's something alive there. An animal.
Yes, there's a lot of stuff alive. That's why we have this. So I wanted to.
Moving in the book.
I think it's gonna be like a small. We have lots of small rabbits.
Rabbits.
Yeah, maybe it's a rabbit. We do have some rabbits.
Or snakes. Do you have snakes?
It's not hot
I
for
love
snakes, but we
snakes.
do have. Our earth is like agonizing, and we're not doing anything. And I know it's small, but if we don't do small steps and get people together with us along the way, somehow a change is not going to be done. So we need to start small, and this is what we're doing. We're starting in a small patch in the desert.
It's crazy indeed. So we just give it a lot of love, a lot of care, and it gives us back love and care in fruits and veggies. So it's a lot of green manure, it's a lot of handy and manual labor.
Yeah, lots of manual labor.
Voila.
Yes, we are in the desert, and this is not the optimal place to do agriculture. We have a lots of wind, like very heavy winds. It's super hot during the summers. There's a high salinity, like lots of salt in the soil, and water is scarce. But all those challenges didn't stop us from trying and from using techniques and from growing vegetables in the desert, and it happened.
So this thing basically stops the wind from hitting your
Yes. So
veggies.
It's all in like 3 or 10 things in one. It stops. It's a windbreaker. It stabilizes the soil. It's a nice shelter for life around
and
the farm.
it's biodegradable.
Also, always biodegradable.
We do not use pesticides. We do not use any chemical entrance into the farm. So no pesticide and no chemical fertilization. Everything is done by the ecosystem that we're trying to build. That's that. Now, because we choose good seeds into good soil, no chemicals involved in the whole process, the vegetables are actually tastier. And there are studies that says that the vegetables coming from organic farming have a better nutritional value. So we offer high quality product for your health that's coming from a good place. We're working a lot on awareness. We need people to understand that please eat healthy. Please, when you buy something, think where this thing came from. Was it good to the earth? Was it good to the people? And of course, if it was good to the earth and good to the people, you are the people too. So it's good for you. So just think smart before buying something.
There's a huge difference between this and this.
It is possible to make the desert go green. The desert go green. Altogether, the desert go green. There is no region that cannot be rehabilitated. Even though it may seem mind-blowing, and even if you are at the gates to Sahara, there is always a place for change.
Small steps can make big changes.